everyone.
Sir, shall we start now?
Yeah, when you can
Ah,
see this file,
thank you,
then
sir.
go ahead and
Thank you, sir.
start this.
Edel?
Yes, ma'am. Shall I start,
Ah,
ma'am?
we'll start, ma. Yes, pa, we'll start.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. A warm good afternoon. I'm happy to welcome you all to the third session of this day. May I now request Dr. Sunil Kumar, Engineering Director, Head of Data Science, Innovation and Digital Automation, Merck's Technology Center, Bangalore, to take over the session. Please, sir.
Hey everyone, so I hope you've got the files that you've used for the demos this morning. So the expectation during this session is you will go ahead and make use of these files and to practice the concepts that we've dealt with in the morning, namely pickling the machine learning model and how to expose the machine learning model as an API. And I also have a challenge for you. So I did not show you um, how to productionalize your machine learning model in batch mode. That was intentional. I wanted to give it as a challenge to you this afternoon. What is expected out of you is you will have a few records in a file, and you are supposed to read from this file, score the file, and then write it back to the same location, right? And this you will have to do it by productionalizing your model as a batch file. So what I would suggest is first go ahead and look at the files that you have provided, practice it, and then once you're comfortable with all the files that were given to you, go ahead and productionalize the pickle file that is there in batch mode. If you have Unix laptop, you could use cron job for it. If you have if you have Windows laptop, you could use Windows Task Scheduler. I've told you how to do that, right? So I can even copy paste the pseudo code. All that you need to do is just to ensure that the pseudo code is kind of converted to uh, actual code, right? And then if you're done, just let me know. Probably we can have you demo that to us. Right, so that's the exercise that I want to give it to you. Madam, can you confirm if you've shared all the files to people?
Yes, sir. We
Okay.
already shared. We
Okay.
already shared it, sir.
Sure. And this is going to be a pure play practical session. I hope you got Anaconda Python on your installed on your laptop. Go ahead and start working on it. And if you have any questions, you may ask me. I'll be available for the next 1.5 years to talk to you, just in case you need any help. I hope all is clear about the expectations for the session. Any questions on what is required from you? Mr. Devesh, Ms. Richa, Kulandai, Uma Gaurav, Karthikeyan, are you all clear on the requirement? Oh, nobody speaks. Hey,
Participants kindly interact. Participants kindly interact.
yeah, super,
Yeah, they have
Dr.
given clear
Hinton.
about
Yes.
what to be done, sir.
Yeah, super. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
And I strongly suggest, right? So doing is everything, right? It's not seeing is believing. At least in computer science, right? So you guys are all professors and teachers at multiple places. If you really wanted to have the respect from your students, and if they wanted to feel that you're really giving them the required knowledge, then obviously you got to be hands-on. So it's not just enough to teach what is there in the books, right? So you need to be able to demonstrate. I mean, I don't have to tell
Can
you
you
that.
can you send the files again? Mail us because it's not received. I just messaged.
sir, it is in the WhatsApp group, sir. Kindly check the WhatsApp group, sir. We already sent. We have posted it. Please check your WhatsApp group.
Mhm. So the expectation is that you are going to be hands-on and you will imbibe the same thing with your guys, right? One of the things that I see as head and director of a company is most people come. They may be really good from a theoretical perspective, but even they're not good enough even to write a single line of code, and that's not acceptable, at least in computer science, right? So, or mathematics for that matter. When you see something on the board, it all appears easy, but when you have to implement it, goes for a toss. So I would strongly urge, please make sure you practice for the next 1.5 hours. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Poonamji. You could use Colab also for development.
So
But
can we use the ideally?
yeah, you could use any kind of
Okay.
IDE. That's absolutely fine. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, but that only works for your pickling, right? After pickling is done, anyways, you need a Python file that you could execute as a server and client. So it doesn't matter where you really write the code.
Okay, sir.
So I'll be here. If you have questions, please be precise. Ask me. Uh, no, there won't be any issues with Windows or Linux kind of machines, madam. It's all fine. You could use it. Yeah, like somebody was saying, if you don't have local infrastructure, good infrastructure, probably you could use Colab also. Colab is a Google online platform to write code and execute. You're free to use that.
செகண்ட் ஸ்க்ரீன்ல வருதா இல்லையா?
So I'm going to be silent from now on because I don't want to disturb you while you're working on it. But if you have any specific questions, please do articulate that. I will answer them.
Hello, is it audible now? Those who have joined in the second link, is it audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for the response. Sunil sir? Sunil sir? Dear participants, kindly wait. Some problem with the Sunil sir's presentation, I think. We can just wait for a few minutes.
currently busy. Please try later.
Dear participants, we'll wait for some time. I think there is some internet issue in the presenter side. We'll just wait. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hello.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, madam, I have some
Everything
problem
is
hearing you. Yeah, you were calling me, right?
yes,
On my
sir. Yes,
mobile.
sir.
Yeah. Tell me, madam.
They are not getting your voice. That's why I just called. Okay, sir. Proceed, sir.
No, no, I put it on mute. So
Okay. Good.
yeah,
Thank you, sir.
I'm here. I mean, just listening. So I've put it on mute, and I see you were calling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it audible in the second link?
Neelamji, that's very good. Right. So now go ahead and take the challenge. Um, try to take the challenge. You have to productionize the machine learning model as a batch. So Jagadishan, I don't know how far you're aware of Python, but this is an error that you would get when you have issues or when you don't have this library. You'll have to first import the library. Go Google it, sir. Um, Neelam Singh ji, do you wanted to showcase your system and guide others on how you have executed and what you have done? Looks like there are some people who are not very comfortable with Python.
Okay, so do I have to share my screen?
Yeah, that'll be awesome, madam.
Okay. Give me a minute so that I can share. Is the screen visible?
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
So what I did, because I'm using Anaconda, so I created a package demo in on the desktop. First, what I did, I executed this file picking. I executed it as a whole. The thing which I changed is I make this line as comment entry because this is I do not have in my machine, so I changed it. I made it as a comment entry. Then the rest I had executed the steps, and this is what the file goes like. And then once I executed this, I opened one of the Jupyter notebook and I executed the server py file. And it was in one window. In another window, I executed the client file and it has given me this value.
Fantastic, madam. Very, very good. Which college are you from, madam?
Sir, I am from Graphic Era deemed to the university.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Poonamji, do you want to display your screen and showcase what you've done so far? Poonam, madam? Haha, okay, pickle file. All right. I hope others are also doing it. Yeah, try it. I mean, like I said, there is no point just learning these concepts theoretically. Nobody basically, um, appreciates only theoretical knowledge. You know that as computer science professors. Leelamji, you have to try the batch mode thing.
Hello. Hello. You call me. Hello. Okay. Some people called and asked, that's why I said, okay, please specifically you give it.
Nirmala madam, please go on mute. So, in case you don't have Anaconda Python, right, I would strongly suggest you go to Anaconda website and download the Anaconda Python and install it yourself. It's pretty straightforward process. There's nothing complicated about it. Over the normal Python, people always prefer Anaconda Python because the most used Python packages, the 400 top packages in the world, come by default in the Anaconda Python. There is also something called Miniconda. If you are not having a lot of hard disk space, you could install Miniconda as well. It's all a choice, right? But I would strongly urge, please practice. You are the one who needs to go back and teach it in your universities and colleges, right? Very nice, Dr. Hital. Madam, Dr. Hital, you want to showcase your screen? What you have done so far?
Yes, definitely, sir. First of all, Flask and SQL modules were not there, so I
Hmm.
have to install that. So I've done that part, and just give me a minute.
Yeah,
I'm going to
fantastic. Yeah.
share my screen.
Yeah, please share your screen,
Yeah,
Hital.
so I'm working on it. Yeah, just give me a minute. Is it visible?
It's coming up, madam. Yes,
Yeah.
we can see
So,
it.
okay. So the inspiration is from Vanilla Madam's demonstration only. That pickling IPYNB file was shared, so I'll just run all those things. So first of all, yes, I also want to say that Flask and sklearn were not there. So I've just applied the pip install sklearn and pip install Flask, and after that, I was able to have these files. So no doubt is there. Yeah, so that's all from me. Thank you.
Very good, Hitalji. So please go ahead and start working on thinking about how to schedule it in batch mode.
I'm sure.
So there's the same pickle file you'll have to take and think about how to schedule it in batch mode.
Sure.
I mean, organizers of this workshop, right? You will definitely have to give a prize to people that do the um, that crack the challenge of scheduling a pickle file in batch mode. Nirmala madam and Roslyn miss, I think you should really award.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's see who cracks that first. I'm curious to see. Madam, looks like some people have problems um, with accessing the files. So they wanted it on email or something.
I have one query. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please go ahead, Dr. Hital.
So right now we have used the Flask here. Instead of that, then we use the other web framework like Django also.
Yeah, you could very well use Django, but why do you have to use an axe when you can do the thing with
Yeah.
just
So
just a pin?
I worked with Django, so far I have not Flask was not there, so I've just been installed.
Yes,
So
yes, but this
that
is a
was
small
just as a
task, right? I mean, Django
yeah
is
it,
very heavy normally.
yeah as a
Uh,
part of curiosity. Okay, fine.
yes, you
Yeah,
could
got it.
definitely
Got
use
it.
it also.
Thank
It's a
you. Okay.
subset. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Poonamji, have you got the client file at your end?
No, sir, I didn't receive it. In my WhatsApp is blocking that file. I tried to unblock it, but somehow it's not happening.
Okay.
I'm also trying to resolve that. Pickle
Sure.
file got executed comfortably.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just checking how is there an option to transfer files here? No, Google Meet doesn't have that option to
Yeah,
transfer
no,
files.
no, we don't have there. In Drive, probably if they can create one Google Drive there, if they share, then
I mean, it's not a heavy file. They can send it on email. Nirmala madam, you there?
I'm there. Can I let her give her mail ID so that I'll send it to her?
Huh.
sure, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Neelamji, fantastic. Very, very good. Do you want to showcase your screen? I'm super excited to see that.
Well, sir, I'll share, but I don't know is this the right way. But I created a batch file and I executed it. That's what I did.
No
So,
problem. Show me if there are any changes, I will suggest you.
sure, sir. So, give me a second.
Yeah, I can see your screen, madam.
So, what I did, I created a simple batch file.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I used this message echo
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
and then I changed. I had given two paths. One is my executable path for the Python.
Mm-hmm.
Another is the path for the client file which I want to execute, and then pause.
Mm. So let's try change the methodology slightly, madam.
Okay.
Right? So
Hmm.
in your Python script, right? Not the client file,
The
the executable.
okay.
What you can do is take that particular file
Hmm.
and then make sure that it reads from one of the files on your laptop. Okay,
Okay.
and that file will be the input file, and you score that file in your Python or do the prediction on your in the Python executable and write it back to that file as output.
Okay. Okay.
And go
Fine.
to Windows Task Scheduler and schedule this instead of a batch, instead of one-time execution.
Okay.
Uh, Make it run at several intervals.
Hmm. Okay. Let me try.
Yeah,
I'll try.
yeah, good attempt. This is good solution. You're almost there.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else at least replicated the experiments? Yeah, you can ask for help if you're stuck somewhere. Yeah, Mr. Badrinath, you were able to progress to a certain extent. I know you had some problem with Python.
Yeah, still working on installing the Python. Could not do it.
Okay.
What is the
Okay.
easiest way? Is there any easiest way to install the Python?
The easiest way is to go to Anaconda Python site. If you
Okay.
have Windows, it's just an executable. Click, 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 it will install Python.
Okay. So it's asking some Anaconda individual edition. Same thing?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Madam, anyone from industry that is attending this conference, or is it all teachers?
Some of the research scholars are there, sir.
Uh-huh.
Not only college members, teaching faculty from both college and schools, and then research scholars. And some
Oh, God.
PhD students have also joined.
Oh,
Who
okay.
want to
Yeah.
specialize themselves as data scientists. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would definitely expect the research scholars and MSc, MTech students to crack this. There's no excuse if they're not doing it. I thought you guys laid out Python as a prerequisite for this course. Isn't that true? Yeah, Poonam ji, are you executing the client and server file on Google Cloud, Google Colab, or you're doing it on your local system? Yeah, it won't work on Google Colab, madam, because Google Colab is restricted and secured. You will not be enable. You will not be able to expose any API there. So that's the reason you're getting that error. So run it on your local. That's right. I mean, they won't allow all the ports to be acceptable, right? So that's the reason. Yeah, Neelam ji, how are you progressing? You're able to schedule your job? Okay, cool. Vasumati, do you want to explain, madam, how to access what, madam? Vasumati, do you want to speak up? Or what? I didn't quite get the question.
So right now only I joined. So you shared a file in a meeting.
I didn't share it, madam. Your organizers of the meeting basically shared everything on your WhatsApp. Download those files and try to work on it. Yeah, Miss Revati, you have shared some jam board. I don't know what it is. Do you
Sir, there
want
are
to?
some more participants in the second meet link, sir.
Uh-huh.
So from the second meet link, they have posted some questions. That's
I'm
what it
not
is.
able to see the questions, madam.
Actually, they are asking, not able to open JAM document. They are not able to open the JAM document, it seems.
Jam document is the document that you guys have shared, right? So the link that you shared, that is something which I am also not able to open. I that has nothing to do with the experiments that we are doing. So Gaju Chawan says I shared a jam file with the meeting. What file? I have no idea. You will have to talk to Gaju Chawan.
Yes. He has posted something.
Sir, it will give error in uh, NUMPY, sir. I, no
Yeah,
module named NUMPY.
yeah, Jagdish, and you will have to install NumPy.
Okay, sir.
You will have to install it using conda install NumPy or pip install NumPy. Go to Google and
I
search for it, sir. You'll get it.
pip install. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So what problem you are getting? You get something.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, madam, go ahead.
Sir, when I execute client.py, I'm getting an error in connection.
Can you showcase your screen, madam?
I'm using Python 3.7 version, sir.
It doesn't matter, madam, which version. This libraries are pretty standard.
Okay, sir, what should I do to overcome this error?
Can you share your screen? I want to see where it is occurring and what is the entire error.
Yes, sir. The output mode you want, the shell prompt mode, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, just share your screen, madam. I will tell you what to do.
Yes, yes, sir. 1 second, sir. Sir, I've shared the screen, sir.
No, madam, I'm not able to see that.
Sir, I'm in batch 2, sir. Second group, sir.
Uh, okay. Nirmala, madam, how do I see the second group screen?
I'll check it and tell you, sir.
Second group oda link sorry, I'll just share the second group link, sir. You can enter into this link and then you can check the screen.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Just a minute, sir.
Madam, do you have server up and running? Can you share your screen on the second link? Share it completely, not just the uh, not just the exception, madam. Oh, you're running it from Python shell. Okay, should not matter. Where have you started your server?
Sir, I'm Jagdishan, sir. It's showing error in NUMPy. I'm trying to run the NUMPy. It's giving error, sir.
Sir, go to Google first, please. Can you open
Sir,
Google screen?
this screen, sir.
You just say
Here, pip install NUMPy, sir. How?
numpy. Take that, sir. Copy paste it. Copy it.
Sorry,
Do
sir.
you have Jupyter Notebook?
No, sir. Here the shell only, sir.
Huh.
The
Okay.
invalid is error, sir.
That's actually because you are inside the Python shell. Go to the command prompt, Windows command prompt.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, can you try to do it here? Pip install. You have normal Python, I guess. Just give me a second, madam. I'm with Mr. Jagdish. Pip install numpy.
NUMPy.
So pip itself is not installed on your system.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you have is a normal Python package, sir. You'll have to go to Anaconda and install it. Go to Google.
Anaconda installed, sir.
Where is it?
But
Can you show me that?
just in this Anaconda from mini Anaconda
Huh.
installed.
You installed Miniconda.
Yes, sir.
Why are you going back to Python, normal Python? Why you didn't install? Why are you not going to this thing? Um, yeah, try to execute here. Huh. Here also it is coming up. And sir, please install Anaconda, sir. Probably there is some
Anaconda
problem.
to 400 MB, sir, size, so that
You don't have
today
400 MB on your laptop?
no, but data card.
Okay. Data is the problem.
Sir.
All right. I don't think we can do anything about it, sir. It's not working out. So I'm sorry.
Okay, sir. Try, sir. We'll try, sir.
Yes, please. Madam, can you show your screen? I'm back to screen 2. Yeah, go ahead, madam. Madam, do you listen to me? Do you hear me? Dr. Hital, I don't know what you're asking. Are you? Is this a suggestion for Jagdish? Okay, fine. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah. Okay. Not yet. Neelamji, how are you progressing? Were you able to do the batch mode?
Sir, I scheduled the file, but I'm just checking it whether it is working fine or not.
Very good. Yeah. So I think we have another 25 minutes, right? So I would be successful even if one person completes it. So Dr. Hital, I unfortunately don't think it's possible to uh, discuss once again about batch. What I suggest is to get the recording of this call from the organizers, and then go through it when you have some free time. Because it takes like 15-20 minutes minimal to discuss that. Yeah, the problem definition is you have your pickle file, right? So if you have to schedule it in batch mode, you just have to make connections to a file where you have the input, and then you try to read that particular file, and then you schedule your Python script which has read command to read your pickle file, and then use your Windows task scheduler to run it at various parts of the day.
Sir, should I import pickle here, sir?
Where, madam?
Sir, this error happens now, sir. I have shared the screen.
Okay.
I've got this error, connectivity error. Some connection error it is showing me.
Yeah, so I think you have not run the server yet. I mean, I only saw the client file and I was calling your name and you were not responding that time.
No,
So,
sir, our audio was not, we were not able to hear anything, sir. Second too, we
uh-huh.
had problem.
Okay, so
Okay, sir, no, I'll
you
run the
first need
server,
to
sir, then I'll towards.
you first need to run the server. Only if the server is up and running, the client will be able to connect to the server, right?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, madam, go ahead.
Sir, when I execute server file, I'm getting an error like no module named Flask.
Yes, you need to do import Flask first, right? So basically, it is saying that that library is not available in your system.
Yes, sir.
You either need to do conda install or pip install.
No, I have given no from Flask import Flask command request command
Yeah.
S55.
So from Flask basically means if it is there on your hard drive, load it into the main memory.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but if it is not there on your hard drive, what will you do?
Sir, I can't hear you.
If it's not there on your main memory, you don't even have an option, right? You basically need to install it first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, there is one is run server.py file.
Sir, I can't follow you. Can you? I think there's a problem with your microphone or something.
What, sir?
Yeah, I can't follow you. Please ask the question once again, sir.
Actually, there is one issue to run server.py file in a VS Code. There are some like a module not for data, no module name.
Which module?
NumPy name.
Yeah, you'll have to install that, sir. Basically, it is saying that you don't have that module. You haven't downloaded that module yet from internet. That is what it means.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can we do it using pip install, sir? For Flask?
Yes, madam. Conda and pip are the same. You can use install using one of this. Should not be a problem.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Sunil Pras, I have to change to what name, sir?
No, you can give whatever name you want, sir. You can.
No, I've installed the Python and
Correct.
I'm just running the server Python file in the command prompt.
Huh.
So it's giving an error in the line number saying that no such file or directory sunil.pras. But I have in the WhatsApp from the WhatsApp I have downloaded 3 files.
Huh.
3 names of the files are that is a input.csv, client py, and pickling ipynb.
Have you created a pickle first?
No.
Yeah, you have to first create the pickle. The sunil.pras is the file name that I've given for pickle. First, you
Okay.
need to do that. That will save the model onto the disk. You can give whatever you wanted, and that same file name you will have to give it in the server.
I'm sorry, I was not there that push. But is it anyway a simple way? How do you create a pickle? That create that file, whatever you're telling, that model.
Yeah, so I've given you a file name, files there. There is Python code for it.
Yeah,
There is.
data input data.csv. From that,
Ha.
you're given a pickling.ipynb, correct? No?
Yes, open pickling.ipynb that has all the details about how to pickle your model. If you open pickling.ipynb, you will
Yeah, I
see
opened
that.
it. I opened it. Some cells, cell
Yeah.
types, and all those things is there. Regression, everything is there. How to
Yes.
create a file from that?
Sir, if you keep executing all the commands, right? I mean, all the cells there, it will automatically create a pickle file on your local laptop.
Okay. Execute them in the Python code only.
Yes. Are you opening all the cells in Jupyter Notebook? Is that what you have done?
Jupyter Notebook is not there. I have just installed Anaconda Python.
Okay. So if you go to command prompt and type on Windows, if you search for Jupyter Notebook, it will be there. Open this IPython notebook there in Jupyter Notebook.
Jupyter Notebook. It will be there even if you don't install.
It comes by default with Anaconda Python.
It will be there in the same directory of the Anaconda.
It'll be there in the start prompt, sir. Go to Anaconda and you will see Jupyter Notebook there. You will have Anaconda 3 64-bit, right? You click
Yeah.
on that, you will see Anaconda, Jupyter Notebook, Anaconda 3 in the backend. Click on that, it will automatically open up Jupyter Notebook
Yeah.
in a
Jupyter
browser.
Notebook. Yeah, it's open. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where you write the code, and you open this thing, this thing called the pickling IPython notebook that I've shared, and then execute each of the line. That will automatically create a file on your local laptop.
Okay. Okay, I'll make an attempt.
Sir, I'm getting an error. No such file or directory sunil.pras. Should I create a file?
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, madam, I couldn't quite follow it. Okay, do you want to repeat it?
Yes, sir. There is one error. No such file or directory sunil.pras. Should I create a file?
Yeah, madam. Have you even ran the pickling process earlier? Have you run that particular thing?
Yes,
First,
sir.
only if you have saved your model, you would be able to use it in the server file, no?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So we have last 10 minutes, when 8 minutes to be very precise. So if you have any questions, please do ask me at this point, and otherwise you can go back and look at all the recordings and practice it on your own also.
Sir, I'm getting an error again and again.
Yeah, Neelam, do you want to showcase your screen, madam?
Uh, yes, I can. Give me a second. So I'm getting this error.
Null is not defined. Where are you getting this error? When are you getting this error?
When the file triggers, it moves to this window, task.eng.exe, and it shows me this error. Line 24 in module, execution count equals to null.
Can you show me your pickling.ipython notebook, madam?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, show me the pickling file, madam.
1 second, sir. I'm just checking.
I'm too getting the same error, sir.
Let's see. So what you have scheduled is an IPython notebook, madam. But if you are actually scheduling it, right? I mean, you will have to schedule the batch file, right? So all of this,
Right.
see, this IPython notebook also has this cells and XML in it, right? Why do
Hmm.
you and how will your task scheduler execute this XML?
Right.
So you will have to copy paste all of this code into a notepad and then call it as pickling.py.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
because
I was doing, I was converting this file into py file,
huh,
and then I can do this.
yes, you could do that as well.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
So I
because
hadn't done that.
IPython notebook cannot be executed. Yeah, go ahead, madam. You
Okay,
were
sir.
saying something.
Done, sir. So I just have to change it into py file, uh,
Yes,
and then I can do it. Right.
yes, absolutely.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, I think we are at the last 3 minutes or so. Thank you so much for joining the session. I hope you got to learn something in this session. I would strongly urge go back and look at all of this and start practicing on your own. Appreciate all your time and thank you so much for being with me. Right. Over to you, Roslyn Miss, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Edel, what of
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
sir? What of
Yes,
you?
ma'am. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful hands-on session. To give
right.
a to give a perfect ending to the second day of FDP, I request Ms. Y. Arokya Shuganti, Programmer of Computer Science, to express the words of gratitude. Please, ma'am.
Good evening to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks of today's FDP section. I would like to thank our esteemed speaker, Dr. Sunil Kumar, Engineering Director, Data Science, Innovation and Digital Automation, Maris Technology Center, Bangalore. Thank you, sir, for your interesting and interactive practical section. My sincere thanks to all the participants of various colleges of today's section. Once again, thank you, one and all present here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Learning never exhausts the mind. Dear participants, thank you for your active participation. I hope the sessions were enriching. Have a great evening. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye, Sam. Thank you, participants.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate your interaction. The resource person will all meet tomorrow, sharp by
Thank you, ma'am.
9:20. 9:30, the first session starts. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
Ma'am, Rosen ma'am, report has not been read.
Excuse,
No problem.
excuse me, ma'am. Feedback form not sent, ma'am.
No, we already sent. See the chat box.
Now only reconnected, please. Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.